So I'd like to talk about olive oil in this video because it seems to me that olive oil certainly gets a bad rap these days. It's partly due because of a lot of low-fat proponents out there pushing the low-fat movement, and they recommend that you stay away from things like olive oil, coconut oil, and of course they'll give you the reasons why. Many people believe that it will clog your arteries, decrease oxygen in your body, and increase cancer. But I want you to consider some points here. First being that olive oil is mentioned all throughout the Bible. It's highly regarded as a food and medicine. Okay, you got the olive leaf, which is very medicinal because it's got antiviral, antibacterial properties. You have the olive itself, which is a food, which contains oil naturally in it, along with its vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. Third, you have the olive oil, which is oftentimes supplied externally to the body as a form of moisturizing the skin, keeping it youthful and healthy, and as well as taking the oil internally as a healing substance. So the Bible regards olive oil as a food. Okay, it's a God-given food. And here now we have man saying, no, you shouldn't consume olive oil, it's bad for you, Well, the question I want to ask everyone is, do we believe man or do we believe God? Because man says that Twinkies are very healthy for you, even though they contain 39 plus chemicals, and then they say that raw milk is illegal and unhealthy for you. Yet raw milk is also mentioned in the Bible as being a healthy food. So who are we to believe? Man or our Creator? The one who designed us, who ought to know what's good for us. So keep that in mind. Second point to consider is that olive oil has been shown in the scientific studies to be healthy and health promoting. And I just want to list briefly some of these health benefits. You have anti-inflammatory benefits, cardiovascular benefits, digestive health benefits, bone health benefits, cognitive benefits, anti-cancer benefits, and I would just like to add that you can read all about these benefits, okay, on WH Foods, and I'll give you the link down below in the description box. You can go there, read it, and don't take any of this, just gullibly from what I'm saying, but look into it yourself. Do your own research. Be convinced of the evidence in your own mind and come to the conclusion of whether you're going to use this in your diet or not. That's very important, to conduct your own research. I personally am convinced through my own research and looking at the evidence that olive oil is healthy. And of course the Bible reaffirms that, which is also the foundation for my truth and understanding. So I personally consume olive oil, and it's extra virgin olive oil. Now I also have one last point to mention. This is the third point, and that is that the longest confirmed living person in our time was Jean Calment, who was a French supercentenarian who had the longest confirmed human lifespan. She lived to the age of 122 years and 164 days and lived in Arles, France for her entire life. And again, you can read this on Wikipedia, but it says that Calment ascribed her longevity and relatively youthful appearance for her age to olive oil, which she said she poured on all of her food and rubbed it onto her skin, as well as a diet of port wine and nearly 1 kilogram of chocolate every week, which is about 2.2 pounds of chocolate. So to all those people who are so fearful of olive oil, let me ask you one question. If olive oil was so bad for you, how is it possible that the longest confirmed human in our time consumed so much olive oil? And also, a fourth point to consider is that we also have Bernardo Lapallo, who's 100, I believe, and 11 now, and he too says that he consumes olive oil, and he has his whole life. And he also applies it on his skin. And this is also a believer and a Christian. So I think we have a lot of good evidence to suggest that olive oil is indeed a very good thing to consume. It's a healthy fat. It's mostly made up of oleic acid, which is a monounsaturated fat, omega-9, and our bodies need these, and I believe that it's healthy. But I do believe that the unhealthy fats are really ones coming from animal products. Many of the animal products today have unhealthy fats, and it's not so much because they're just inherently bad, but rather because the animals are fed unnatural diets, which changes the fat structure. So if you have an animal consuming natural foods like grass and insects and bugs, it's going to have a healthier fat content, which is going to be more um, suited for our bodies. So with all this being said, I hope that you could reconsider adding olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, into your diet, because I do believe that it's a very healthy substance. So with that, thank you for watching these videos. If you like it, please like, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to look at all this evidence that I mentioned, there will be links down below in the description box.